shoe for both Lian, Squerre, and ballroom dancing. Bring on the bitches now.
My doctor even let me keep my NoSHOES on during my dog's surgery. Oh wait.
I would simply like to point out that it is very unlikely that any doctor would allow a person to bring an alarm clock, much less any of the other ingredients in this shoe, into an operating room. And I also have a very strong suspicion that that boy probably wasn't present during his dog's surgery, and that just kind of that bothers me. So.
Runs for both a limited and unlimited time only. You'll get an authentic vanilla-colored candle made from 100% naturally occurring vinyl chloride recycled from discarded sofa cushions. Over a $500 value in the form of a fine for illegal distribution of a banned carcinogen by melting it down into a flammable structure over 150 times the size of one cigarette. That's over 150 times the size. Each candle is over $80 and is yours absolutely free if you call the number on your screen or send cash, check, all cards with a photo ID and copy of signature for verification, plus all other forms of valid U.S. currency, including, if necessary, polished silver, unopened electronics, and Aztec gold, with a self-addressed, stamped envelope to 157 West Cicero Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60605. Please specify that all mailed orders be delivered directly to Representative Delirious Cheerios on the corner beneath the bridge and to the left of the word dick fuck.
Now when I heard Cicero, I thought, not on your life, you black thieving... But NoSHOES came right to my door and scampered back into the woods before I was even finished opening the door. That's what I call priority mail. I didn't even have to open a box, or any wrapping material for that matter.
I was so embarrassed to see that the delivery service missed our house and had to park their car in the woods, left it running some distance from the driveway. And you know, it's because Mike won't fix that fucking mailbox, you know, that's why. Yeah, it was a little strange too that their car was about a foot off the tires and had 60 mufflers. But Mike just said it had something to do with next day delivery service. Extra speed, Mike says. Extra mufflers equals extra speed. Yeah, that's what Mike needs. He needs a little extra speed. If he was quicker, then he could organize his clothes, and I wouldn't have to do it. While he's out gallivanting with that faggot that wears the panties all the time. You know.
Mind-blowing contour action can be explained by the following real scientific physics, which prove how not fake this product's claims are.
The patented atoms invented by Narcissus are contained within a cushy membrane where they're safe until fertilization. Upon contact, the molecular structure changes in that the molecules split apart in a type of ecstatic symmetry to bond and form gentle fibers that from there begin to mold and have mimetic activity over in that they mimic the individual shape of the patient's foot.
Often called by the scientific world the great fiber courtship and the masquerade ball of life. It's just one of many processes which is why I became a doctor.
Yeah. On a more tangible level, however,
it might be explained through understanding the extent to which the foot capes are merely weak Kleenex fibers that lack mass, and therefore are keenly susceptible to gravity, causing them to drape over whatever is put beneath them. Well,
I know what you're thinking. It's the same thing that Jazz is thinking. Once again, sent into orbit on a rocket of Spanish Greeks for Latin, Manhattan, whatever I said. I was so lost. Not to worry. Reese Icer's got a 24-minute customer service representative on the telephone, and it's open 7 times a week without question.
Let me tell you something though. Those 24-minute specialists, they help me install the batteries to the clock right on the phone. I thought that was rather gentlemanly. Mike should take a lesson from them. And the shoes themselves are virtually weightless if it wasn't for the alarm clock. If it wasn't for the alarm clock, they would be virtually weightless.
It's also free. All you have to do is answer the short 30-minute telemarket survey, and then you have access to friendly service, no bull answers, with minimal, fastly spoken or unintelligible requests or extra charges.
It ain't that bad. I had my billing problem. I went straight down there to Cicero, let me tell you. And I spoke directly to their Cicero supervisor. It was fast, easy, and he told me that they were taking care of it somewhere down on Polk Street near the Bank 1 ATM. That's the same bank I use for my account checking. So I knew. Cheerios wasn't lying to me. Now, directions to Cicero from the ranch were pretty easy. And on the way I only received one death.
So easy, you guys. I mean, just pick up the phone and call me. Or drive. Just fucking drive. I drive down there all the time. All the time. In fact, if it wasn't for the fact that I drive down there, I probably never would have gotten arrested and subsequently given a pump-action stomach bath from one of Reese Icer's own doctors, Bandwith Chickadello, both a personal friend of Dr. Rodin and their assistant, Breng. Only did he explain Dr. Rodin's lecture, but he also released me from the hospital prematurely so that I could get back out on the streets and foot suits. But this time with an even better understanding of the Tempur-Pedic foot capes. Thanks, Ben.
But didn't you just...
It's just acting out its basic instinct. It knows how to drape. It's been done. It wants to drape. Thinks about draping. You give it a chance and this stuff's gonna drape. Are you gonna give it a chance? Are you gonna let it drape? It was born to drape. Basic instinct. What if you've been waiting for something your entire life? You'd find that chance. You'd drape. Yeah, but what if it depended entirely on the mercy of your peers? Merciful, let it drape. Let me tell you something. Real men let it hang out and drape all fucking day. Drape, 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 drape. Only the righteous know the virtue in drape. But anybody can do it. I don't care if you're black, Chinese, Mohawk, Chinook. Anybody can do it. Anybody can let it drape just this once. Let's call it up. Let's meet it somewhere. Give it a chance to drape. You need a phone? Because I got one. You know? Tell somebody you love. Give them the word. Because you know what? The family that drapes together stays together. You know something? Living in these turbulent times, in these filthy cities, the generations of scam artists are waiting around every corner to split us up and rip us off by any means possible.
It's on the street, at work, in the lyrics that you sing. Ring through your open window while the drapes are folded.